the way the media influences our culture is very powerful and effective. And I think that it can be a good thing, but I think that the way they're going about it and what they're spreading, how they're doing that is something that needs to change, because it's this continued disenfranchisement of women.
I would change the whole body image standards, how you have to look, your body has to be a certain type.
Be more realistic. These people our age for things.
I would probably change the way that they put pressure on people to like be a certain way, because everything's the same, so like, oh, you have to be like that and you have to look like that.
The media needs to, I guess, like tone it down a bit, like not worry about like all the actors looking perfect all the time. Make it more realistic, I guess.
Probably the way like we see ourselves and everything, just to make it more open to every kind of person and stuff like that.
Some people like playing characters that of a different race that are played by like white people. There are like plenty of other actors of that race who are actually interested in the role.
If you're like making a movie or a TV show or something and you're using women, just get more women of different body types and not try to have one central body type. And also have women of color in there, because like as an African American woman, it's like hard to identify with the people in the media because they're typically white. So more like diversity in their ladies, and also diversity in character and like what you assign them as.
Just to be like cool how the way you are, and not making it seem like you have to be this figure that you don't want to be.
The media is so big these days, so it should be like what we look up to, and it should be like encouraging us to stay ourselves and just look any way we want to and not feel judged by others.
Even when you aren't tall and thin and skinny, they want you to be curvy. And like, there's some people who their bodies just won't do that. They want either or, and only those two are gonna be attractive, and that doesn't make sense, because there are plenty of like beautiful people who aren't like that. Why is all of Hollywood white? It doesn't make sense. Not all of us are white. Like there's so many more races than just white.
More people like Beyonce who are like writing songs about women empowerment.
It's been improving, but I would still put more people of color in movies and TV shows.
I just wish that it was more representative of everyone, especially living in America. There's not just one type of person. Like a lot of other countries, there's just a whole mixed bag. But also like kind of breaking the stereotypes, because I am Indian, but I'm not like some huge nerd or something. You know what I mean? I'm not amazing at math, like whatever. But I feel like, especially growing up, I felt like that was who I was, because that's kind of like what I was expected to be. And I think that if they changed the image of what like people are supposed to look like, and if they broke stereotypes, and that would just totally shift the culture.
People should be able to dress however they want and have whatever style they want and be appreciated for it.
Media shouldn't try to tell us who we should be, and they shouldn't try to pick our insecurities simply to try to sell a product. There's a lot of people who are not doing well to their body, just trying to look like a certain figure or try to act a certain way.
To show us that you don't have to have one body to be pretty. Whatever you were born with is good.
I want people to see this and know that this is something that these girls are asking for. This is what they want. They want to see people who look like them. They want to see diversity of body types. They want to see people with different skin colors. And this isn't even about being politically correct or having diversity because it looks good for you. This is about the message that you're sending these girls, and that they have to look a certain way. And that's not true, because they're beautiful and they're perfect and they're just fine.